Yo people, Angela, Kevin here, and we're going to be adding a video to the little playlist that I made called Kevin and Angela's Shenanigans or something like that. And this little game that I made up that I mentioned earlier is called Top 5. So we made a list of different things that we're going to answer for each other, and they're on Kevin's phone, so Kevin's going to go first, and we're going to go through each one and give explanations for our choices, and hopefully it turns into a gem. Okay? So, Kev, take over. You don't have to whisper. You can just talk. You go first.
All right, top 5 man crushes.
Yep.
Go ahead. Why me first?
Because you said I had to do girls.
Fine. Top 5 man crushes. Oh God. Oh wow.
In no particular order.
No particular order whatsoever. God. Ryan Reynolds. Bradley Cooper. If you know me, being a Yankee/Rays fan, but I do like the Rays, even though he's gone off the team. Jeremy Hellickson. It's my baseball man crush, I guess we can call it.
This is Sophie.
God. I guess WWE wrestler Randy Orton. And
Dude, for real?
fuck yeah.
That's one of mine. Why would that be yours?
I don't know. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen the body.
And number 5, wow, I guess The Rock. Just because wrestling movies. Okay. For Angela, it's going to be the top 5 girl crushes.
Oh, girl crushes. Let's see. In no particular order, I would say Jennifer Lawrence, because she can rock any hairstyle and she's an Academy Award-winning actress. Kristen Stewart, because I'm blanking, started Twilight. I should not have blanked on that at all because I'm obsessed with it and a big fan. So Kristen Stewart. Blanking on females here. Anna Kendrick, because she looks like she'd be prim and proper, and really she's just outright hilarious. Number 4, let's see. Shit. Who else? I'm making like this is timed and it's not timed.
You got 3.
Yeah, 3. Who else?
Jenna, one of your crushes?
Yeah, I was thinking that Jenna Marbles, you're now one of my girl crushes, just because you are hilarious, and we look forward every week to your videos that you and Julian put up. So, number 5, Kevin's helping me with my 5, which is very nice. Let's see. I'm thinking, man.
Obviously.
Dakota Johnson. No explanation needed. Okay, go.
Top 5 childhood games. Did you want this to be board games or do you want this to be video games?
Any kind of games, whatever games pops into your head.
Okay, games. 1, I'm going to go with Super Mario Land. Oh my god, I used to have a Game Boy. The gray, big, fat, gray Game Boy.
Gay Game Boy?
Gray.
It sounded like you said gay.
I meant gray.
Okay.
Gray Game Boy. 50 Shades of Gray Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
And I used to play it all the time. My cousin gave it to me, and yeah, I used to play that every day. 2, Tetris, same system and everything. Used to always play Tetris. Number 3, they used to call this, I believe it was called like WrestleFest. It was an arcade game that I always used to play every time we used to go to the video store. Every time I go in there and get a movie or whatever, I would always play this game. Number 4, Guess Who. I always remember playing Guess Who.
Guess
and
Who's
yeah, I know it's a board game, but I'm not going to say Monopoly because that's completely obvious. I'm going to go with, I'm not sure if most people have heard this, it's called 1313 Dead End Drive. It's a board game.
Why does that ring a bell?
Is it a board game?
That doesn't. I should know.
a buddy of mine actually didn't really used to play the game. We used to actually hide like the little, because they have these little like cardboard figures with the holder at the bottom.
Mhm.
And once you set all the traps up, you're supposed to go along the board and the traps fall on the person. Where we used to just hide them in throughout the traps, and then we'd like the person would go away and come back and everything like that. So
I think
yeah,
I have heard of that actually.
yeah, I think they redid it. But, it's not really the same. All right, your turn.
Okay. Hungry Hungry Hippo.
Oh God.
Just something about those little balls and just clopping down on the things. Yeah, I think I always like Doug the Blue and the Red Hippo for no particular reason. Let's see. I was a Nintendo kid. I played the regular Nintendo and
Just to let you know, she's chewing this bone, even though it looks like she's in my crotch. Here, go ahead. Say, look at the camera.
Okay. Anyway, what was that? I just said the one, right? Okay. Candyland. I know it's another board game, but I thought that was the coolest game. So colorful. It's amazing. Games. Games. Oh, I remember playing in elementary school. Heads Up 7 Up. Do you remember
Oh
that?
my God, yeah. I always used to peek and look at the person's shoes.
Yep. And then you have to try to guess who pushed your thumb down.
Yep, like I said, I always used to look at the shoes. I was going like this across the...
But then I'd feel bad if I wasn't chosen. It's like, dude, why didn't you touch my thumb? Something like that. Yeah, coos. Stay from the coos.
Cameo by Sophie.
Stealing the show. Stealing the show.
You know we're going to get a comment like the cutest puppy ever.
I hope so. Number 4. Oh, jeez. Games. I'm like, and I came up with this list and I'm blanking on everything. It's really bad. I know. Games. Oh, Trouble? I think it's called. The little pop-up
Oh my
thing
God, I
in the
just
middle.
did it just to hear the noise.
Yeah, man, I just love the little pop-up thing. I just really could care less about the game. I just like the little noise in me. And, the other game I remember as a kid, which I really never really played just because I was afraid of looking like an idiot, was, the Slip and Slide thing.
Yep.
I don't know what the official name is.
Slip and Slide.
Slip and Slide?
Yeah.
I just remember being with...
Then you had the really weird kids that would just go on the Slip and Slide without the water.
Yeah, that
just to see how far they would go.
That or just belly flop. I just never got the finesse.
I always felt like I was going to hurt myself, or
Right.
there'd be like a rock under it.
Or the finesse of just gliding. I would just like flop down and look like an
lack
idiot.
of coordination, yeah, I'd probably break an arm.
You in coordination? Yeah.
Same with you.
No. Roller skating. Don't take Kevin roller skating.
Oh, shut up.
So
Is that 4?
no, that's 5. That's
Okay.
5.
Top 5 things you can't live without.
And it has to be material possessions. It can't be people or pets or...
Number 1, I'm going to have to go my PS3. I love my PS3. I pretty much use it for everything from YouTube to playing games, watching movies, WWE Network. Everything is on my PS3.
And I've grown to be quite...
Fond?
Not fond, but... dependent on your PS3 because of the Blu-ray aspect and component. Because it's quite handy. That and Netflix. Blu-ray and Netflix.
Number 2, I'm going to go with my phone, mostly just because, I can text back and forth with you, I can go on the internet and everything. Number 3, even though it's out of use right now, my laptop. I love my laptop, whether it be for searching stuff, using it for projects. Look at the time. Oh, sorry. Still a bone. Number 4. I'm going to say the apartment. I love the apartment. It's been, 9 months? 10 months since we've been here? Can't believe that. But, It's been a
Four. Okay.
It's been a while since we've been here, but it took a little bit to get used to. But yeah, now I really, well, technically, I really can't live without it because it's the apartment, it's our home.
We'd be homies.
Yeah, we'd be homies though. Number 5, I'm gonna go with probably my debit card. I don't know why it just popped in my head, but it's my debit card. I use it for paying for groceries or getting movies from Redbox or anything like that. But yeah, totally debit card. Right on. Thank you. Cheap plug. Thank you, Bank of America.
Which has not sponsored this video. Okay, top 5. Definitely my books. I am a glorified bookworm, and from previous videos, you'll be able to see all the books that are behind me and stuff. Love to read. Absolutely love to read. Collect books. I'm on Goodreads, and I love to post my reviews after I finish a book. Things I can't live without.
Really doesn't look she's going in my garage.
It would have been funnier if you didn't realize that after the video was finished.
No, I looked. I was like, wait a second.
Let's see. Things I can't live without. I can't live without my bath salts.
Totally agree on that one.
Eucalyptus spearmint is
It
the
is
most
absolute hell if she does not have a box of bath salts.
the most amazing smell, and it just brings me to a place of zen, and it's awesome.
Feng shui.
No, that's like the atmosphere. I think. Things I can't live without that I'm running out of: candles. I absolutely love candles. I like to, walk in and just have the place smell nice. Things I can't live without. My phone. Definitely, I'm on there. Whether it's Facebook, Pinterest. Pinterest is a big thing. Instagram is becoming a big thing. Just different apps like that. So I'm definitely on my phone quite a bit. That's 4.
That's 4. Okay.
And number 5 would be Sophie staring at the camera wondering what the hell is going on. Definitely my movies. Our growing collection of movies. Because that's pretty much what I do in my spare time is watch movies, whether it's... What? Is that not good an answer? No. You want me to chime in?
Yes.
So definitely movies, because we have quite a collection between the 2 of us, and movies are the bomb.
Alright, I know we discussed this earlier at the restaurant, and you told me what you were going to say, and I just put deserted island. This is kind of like the one food you can't live without on a deserted island. You could eat it every day for the rest of your life. But I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to go with the top 5 foods that you cannot live without on a deserted island. I'm going to go with number 1. God, probably toaster strudels. Toaster strudels are the bomb.
Which means you need to have electricity and a toaster. Because what are you going to do? Eat them frozen?
Fuck yeah.
You're going to eat them frozen?
Defrost in the sun. Deserted island. Let them toast
Naturally
in the sun.
bake.
Yes. Number 2. I like carrots. Raw carrots. I know you're not a fan of it. But yeah, probably raw carrots. Number 3. Probably my mom's shrimp. Totally. She would have to FedEx it to the island. But yeah, every day I would eat that shrimp. Neither do I. Don't know where I am. Stop blowing at the dog. Number 4. Probably any kind of Pringles. I like Pringles. Mostly sour cream and onion. And number 5.
No. That's 3, right?
No, that's 4.
That's 4. I hope you can't keep track.
Okay. No, you can't.
Okay, anyway. Proceed.
the chips you get from Chili's with salsa.
I believe those are called tortilla chips.
Yeah, the tortilla chips with salsa.
Okay.
Seems wrong.
That'd be 5 minutes.
Yep. Your turn, and I will keep count.
Okay. Five foods we can't live without. Sophie. Let's see. What? You hear the car? You hear the car? No, just gotta go investigate. Top foods. Definitely growing fond of my chocolate Lucky Charms, which is delicious. For breakfast. Foods. Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls are good.
Chinese restaurant that you can't have from there.
I know, it's bullshit. Who makes the bakes we get?
Stouffer's.
Stouffer bakes. They're always good. That's 3. Definitely.
You're blanking on everything.
I suck, food. Because I don't want to seem like a fat ass and all I eat is like junk food and stuff. So I'm trying to think of deserted island. It comes down to your life. So I would just, like I said, celery. Even though it'd be fucking disgusting. But after maybe a day of that, I'd be
You
like,
just add ranch or something.
yeah, because the deserted island's gonna have an endless supply of ranch. That won't charge you 75 cents a cup for it. and Granny Smith apples. There you go.
Top 5 pet peeves. Is this about each other, or is this just about things that
Just
annoy the crap out of you?
humans in general. People in general.
This is gonna probably be on both of our lists, but can I just say this? Snowbird. 5 right there. Top 5 things annoy the crap out of me. I'm sorry. I work at a grocery store, and you know how many times you could tell if they're from out of town, whether 1, they don't speak English, or 2, they just go, "Excuse me, do you have this?" "No, we don't." "I'm sorry, we don't have it." "What do you mean you don't have it?" I'm like, "Okay, you're definitely from out of town, or you're just a pain in the ass customer." But oh my god. No, to be honest, number 2, people that go under the speed limit on no matter where it is. 3, crazy drivers on the highway. When it's going, woo, it's like, dude, okay, you are not trying to qualify for NASCAR. Just stay in your own lane. Number 4, oh god, crazy people at the grocery store. Definitely number 4. This is not me working, this is shopping. We usually go in the morning, so it kind of knocks out the craziness of the later afternoon/evening, but yeah, that's number 4. And number 5, as Angela pointed out earlier, being charged for random shit. Because she wanted the extra cup of ranch to go with her buffalo wings, which that's kind of normal, 75 cents. And then we started joking around about it, how she only took a little bit out of it, and we're like, oh, okay, that should only be 10 cents then. So yeah, those are my top 5. Your turn.
Pet peeves. When you're in the store and you're in a hurry to get somewhere and there's somebody in front of you, so you try to dodge them, and so you go the other way, and they just become psychics and can see behind them, and they get right back in front of you again. So you go the other way, and they do it again, and they do it again, and finally you're like cursing under your breath. It's like, move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, get out
The way. Exactly. Ludicrous.
Not sponsored.
Although he's the shit.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my pet peeves. Number two, people that wear sunglasses inside. I don't understand that unless there's, of course, exceptions to the rule, but most of the time, living in Florida, I get it. Sunglasses are a necessity. I wear mine all the time when I'm outside. But once you're inside, there is no longer a need to wear sunglasses indoors. It annoys me. Um, Another pet peeve of mine is definitely like crazy drivers on the roads. I try to be a careful driver, go the speed limit, and which in certain areas it just doesn't seem to be good enough, and people are always driving like lunatics, like zooming around me, and I'm always like, what's your flippin' hurry? I don't get it. Where do you have to be? Unless it's an extreme emergency and you're in an ambulance, there's no need to rush, because rushing causes accidents, and nobody wants to be in an accident. And number four would be number four. I'm getting better at this as the list goes on. Number four is why am I blanking? My mind is an empty, gapeless void right now.
People are looking for something at the store that are literally right next to them. Is that what you want?
No, not necessarily. It's well, there's this when people ask for help and you show them things that you think they'd be interested in, and they're like, no, that's not the color I want, or no, the size isn't right, and just basically you could show them 5, 10 different things, and they're gonna say no to every single thing. So my thought is, why are you asking me for help? Because anything I show you, you're gonna say no to. I am not your personal shopper, so just go get it yourself, and or just bring your wife with you, because most wives in that situation like to pick out their husband's clothes anyway. So just bring your wife with you, and just save everybody the hassle. And number five would be number five pet peeves. When people don't respond to text messages, that annoys me. Like, I get it, you're busy sometimes and you're at work and whatnot, but I mean, it takes like 2 seconds to send a text saying, hey, I'm busy, can't talk right now. Talk to you later, or I'll shoot you a text later. That's all it takes. But when you blatantly ignore, or you just, take forever to respond to a text, that annoys me. So yeah, that would definitely be a pet peeve of mine.
Alright. How do you want to do the next one?
We'll skip that one. Go to the next one.
Top 5 things you do when you're alone.
Go ahead.
Number 1, watch movies. Whether we're together or we're alone, we are always watching movies together. I don't know, scratch myself with that from my nail. But yeah, like I said, we just watch movies. Either when you're at work and I'm waiting until I go to work, or number 2, cheap plug, even though it's not sponsored, I'm going to go with the WWE Network Countdown. I watch that constantly, and I've actually gotten you into watching it.
Yes.
Number 3, I'm going to go with nap. I like napping. Usually, even though sometimes we do it when we're alone, sometimes we do it when we're together, and stuff like that. It's not a sex joke.
When he says he watches movies, sometimes it's boring.
I'm a guy.
Anyway.
Number 4, I just like driving around sometimes, like just going to places, just to walk around, like going to Goodwill, going to Walmart, Target, Publix, or Dixie, anything, just to walk around, just to see what's on sale, see if there's anything good on sale, if anything good came out, stuff like that. Number 5, sometimes I like doing puzzles when I'm alone. I mean, I haven't done it in a while. I'm kind of slacking on this, even though I love puzzles and everything like that.
That's true.
And I'm going to go with number 5.5, I guess you could say, or whatever, video games. Either Madden, baseball, wrestling, anything.
I have yet to see you play the wrestling game.
I know, it's whatever.
Yeah. You say you played it a few times. I've yet to see you play it.
I showed you the entrances.
Yeah, I think you do.
Alright, that's my 5. Your turn.
Okay. And I'm alone. I clean. Number one thing that I do
Yeah, I do that too, actually.
is I clean. And I just like to have a clean space. Even though kind of right now, thank God you cannot see it, it's kind of a mess because Sophie likes to strategically place her toys throughout the apartment. She likes to take them out of the bed that was meant for her, out of the bed, and
Which
just,
has now become a toy bed.
yep. And so I clean. I like to, vacuum and dust and just have a clean space. I'm all about having clean spaces. Number 2 would be to pin on Pinterest. I am an avid pinner and I have multiple boards, so if you're on there, follow me. And
A cheap plug.
what?
It's a cheap plug.
Number 3 would be to read. I'm like torn between like 2 or 3 books right now at the moment, and it's crazy because I can't seem to like just pick one and finish it right now. I'm like all over the place. I'm going between, my inspirational pick-me-up book, my, religious book, and my young adult fiction vampire book. So I'm all over the place with books. Number 4 is spend time with Sophie, just, because she is pretty darn cute, and she makes me laugh, and just, just for those of you who have a dog or, pet, just having them around just makes life so much better. And number 5 would be when I'm alone. Actual Tumblr, to be honest. There's some interesting, weird stuff on there, and lately I've found things that I just have to chime in on. So, yeah, those are my 5 for
Top 5 jobs you would never do.
Yeah.
Number 1, anybody out there that does this job, I completely have your back for this, but I could never, ever. I just can't do it. I can't be a waiter or a waitress. I mean, I will completely give you credit for this.
My sister was a waitress.
Yeah, I completely give her credit for this because I just do not have the patience. I am a patient person when it comes to many things, but when it comes to stuff like that, I would be honest, I would take the food and just throw it on their head. I'm sorry. It's like most people go to the restaurant, they want to be served and everything the correct way, which is understandable. But it ends up being that something's wrong all the time. And I am a great tipper when it comes to stuff like that because a lot of my friends have been waiters and waitresses and everything like that. So I know exactly how their life goes, and most of them, they live on tips. So, yeah, I usually...
Except for the waitress today.
Yeah, except for the waitress. Number 2, I would just probably say a manager in retail. You and I both work retail, but it's just for some weird reason I don't think I can be a manager. I just don't have the patience for it. I know I said I'm a patient person, but those are my 2 patient most weeks because you can't patient things. I just can't be a waiter or waitress, and I can't be a manager at a store. Number 3, I guess I'm going to make Angela laugh on this one. I guess my number 3 would probably be working at a pet store. And the reason is because, wait, I know I probably know why she's laughing. It's mostly because it's not like Pet Supermarket or Petco or stuff like that. It's not stuff like that. It's the pet stores, like actually where we got Sophie. I can't do it. I would have to clean up poop all the time. I do that with Sophie, and Angela thinks it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yes, it's pretty funny.
I just can't do it. I would probably hurl after so long. And no, can't do it. Number 4. God. You do start blinking on stuff like this.
I know. It's crazy.
I'm gonna say Goodwill. And
Couldn't look at work.
I can't work at Goodwill because I've seen Bargain Barn so many times and everything, and people actually haggle prices at Bargain Barn. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? I'm like, Goodwill is a great cause and everything, and I'm not saying that I don't want to work there because of the atmosphere, which I believe is a great atmosphere and everything, but I can't work there mostly just because the people, the customers. I mean, they haggle prices all the time.
Is it really?
Yeah, especially, I mean, Bargain Barn is Goodwill's clearance. If something is on, like, a price or whatever, it's like, say, a DVD player or whatever, it's like $8. They will try to pay, like, $4. I'm like, this is Bargain Barn. It's like, it's Goodwill. They're helping, people throughout this. It's like, I just don't understand. I'm like, really? You're going to try and talk the price down with this? Number 5. I'm going to go with sporting venues. Mostly because if you work at a sporting venue, like, because we're in Florida here, you have Tropicana Field for the Rays, Raymond J. Stadium for the Bucks, or what they're calling it now, the Times Storm for the Lightning or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, 1, people are going to get sick and drink too much and puke all over the place. 2, if you're at a baseball game, and I hate to say it, I'm kind of guilty towards this, if I'm having a thing of peanuts, most of the time you take the shell and you just throw it on the floor. Or throw it on the stadium floor.
But the vendor people aren't the ones cleaning that up.
No, I mean the people that actually clean up all this stuff. That's what I mean. Not like the ticket taker.
Well, wouldn't it be like the janitorial staff?
Yeah.
Sporting business?
Yeah, that's what I meant. But it's
Not
like
vendors. When you say vendors, I think of people that actually give you the peanuts or the beer or the Dippin' Dots.
those are wrong.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, I just couldn't do it. That's one thing I can't do. I can't work at a stadium or whatever and clean up puke and spilled beer and all that stuff. Your turn.
Number 1 thing, I could not be a doctor, nurse, surgeon, anything like that deals with blood, guts, any excrement that comes from the body. I just can't do it. I don't have the stomach for it. I totally salute everybody that does it because most of us would be in heap of trouble without you. So for those individuals that do that, and I know quite a bit of people that do, I salute you, but it is not for me. Number 2, like working at like slaughterhouses or something like that. Something with animals. I couldn't do it. I'd probably turn off food forever, and I just couldn't do it. Number 3, being a garbage man, just being around, like, especially in summertime in Florida, it just made me vomit, so I couldn't do that.
You get all the time at work,
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Right, I couldn't do it. Number 4, I don't think I could work in, like, rest homes and things like that. She sees a reflection. Just because I have the utmost respect for older people just because of the experiences and the stories they can tell, but I just couldn't do it. Again, I guess it kind of reminds me of a hospital in a way, and I just, it has a certain smell, and it's just weird. I just can't do it. And number 5 would be job I just could not do. Being a plumber. I hear they make, good money and stuff, but literally you deal with people's shit. And I just could not do that. And I just remember, and the guy wasn't even a plumber, best of my knowledge. When we first moved in, and I had to use the restroom in our apartment for the first time. And they didn't hook up the toilet, so embarrassingly we had to call for help, and yeah, stuff's in there. And so yeah, I just couldn't be a plumber.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, the top 5 things you would let your partner do to you, not sexual. While I'm doing this, you can think about it. Think about what you're going to say.
I'll do my best, okay?
Good girl. Number 1, Mostly just because I know she loves this tickling. She loves to tickle me, or I'm really ticklish under my arms and a little bit on my feet. So yeah, I'd probably say tickle. Number two, massage. Sometimes just come home from work and I really want a massage. So yeah, I'd let you do that. Number three, probably just go out to dinner. I do have one of those rules, like just how I was raised, where the guy should pay for the food and pay for whatever that they do. And but yeah, I'd probably let you slide on that one for a while, just so like pay for dinner or pay for the movies or something like that. Just have a date night or whatever. Number three, watching Jenna.
That was the actually.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Four.
Number four. No, it wasn't tickle massage. Food. That's three.
Yeah. So 4.
Okay, yeah. Number four. You're right. She gets pleasure in that. Number four, because of watching Jenna and Julian's videos and like what she does to him, whether it be the makeup tutorials, doing his hair, dressing him up, I would totally do that.
Unfortunately, you don't have the hair, so I can't mess with your hair.
But yeah, I would totally do like the makeup and stuff for you, and just to see your reaction.
Oh my god, I would die.
Dressing up, I would do it.
I would die.
I mean, I think it would be really funny.
Die.
And number five, I'm trying to think. Wow, start blanking on some of these.
It seemed good at the time.
Yeah. God, these really are actually hard when you get down to it. I'm gonna go cheap and just push me to pool. I mean, that's a
Push you in a pool?
total cop out. But
Push you in a pool, if that's what you're saying.
Yep. Can't think of anything. That was the last thing that came to mind.
No, that's cool. I would let you dress me up in your Batman costume that you wore for Halloween a couple years ago, which was hilarious.
Screw you. Thank God that evidence is gone.
This is funny.
Yeah, funny.
I would let you choose which seafood for me to try. I'm not a seafood person. I would.
Sweet, I might be able to cash this in soon.
Good. Number 3, I would let you. I guess dress me in the most ridiculous thing you can possibly think of and do my impression of that Backstreet Boys song that you recorded me doing that.
Oh,
I know you
God.
still have.
Yep.
And what is that? 3 or 4? Okay.
I think that was 3.
Number 4, I would let you. I would let you tickle me on my feet, because I can be extremely violent. I will kick hard. And number 5, I would let you. Like draw obscene things on me.
Kind of like you drew the penis on me.
Yeah. Kind of like that, just on my face.
Okay. The top 5 people you would trade lives with.
Like celebrities.
Yeah, celebrities and stuff like that. Number 1, I'm gonna go with pretty much any wrestler. Mostly just because I just want to see how it is to live the life. I know most of them say it is tired and exhausting and everything. You know, you're on the road 300 days of the year. but it's like you're living in hotels, you're traveling all over the world, you're going to exotic places to, whether it be to go to Africa, to go to Russia, go to Canada, anywhere. It's like I just want to see how it is, just for like a week. I don't even have to wrestle. I just want to travel with them just to see how it is.
Mhm.
You know, and then have people ask you for autographs and stuff like that. I just want to see how it is. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is probably one of my favorite actors. I've yet to see a movie that I don't really like him in. So that would probably be number 2. Plus, I get to hang out with Tim Burton all the time. Number 3, I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to think of one of the players that I want to trade lives with. Thank you, Sophie, for putting your food on me. Not digging in my crotch. Dropped the food all over me. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Chris Archer. Mostly,
22, baby.
mostly just because I want to see how it is to live the life of a baseball player. You get,
Nobody from the Yankees?
I know, Yankees fan, but yeah, I just want to see how it is because he's my favorite Rays player. So
Kevin Kiermaier.
yeah, I just want to see how it is. I've met him many times, and he's just a really nice guy. He's always giving back to the fans and doing interviews and pictures and everything. Definitely a nice guy. Usually never lets the fans go away unhappy.
Unhappy.
Yeah.
Unhappy.
That work?
Unhappy?
Yeah.
Unhappy is no. Unhappy, yes.
I said unhappy.
It sounds like you're saying unhappy.
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 Yeah.
No. UNAHAPPY.
No, I said unhappy.
I know, but it sounds like you're saying unhappy.
No, I'm saying unhappy. Smartass. Number 4, I'm gonna go with. God. Sophie. I want to see how it is to live the life of a dog. You lay around all day. You eat. If guess what? If you go to the bathroom, the other people get to pick it up. You sleep all day long. I just want to see how it is just to live the life of a dog. Number 5. I'm gonna go with. What's his name? Jamie Dornan?
Mhm.
The guy who plays Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey.
Mhm.
I want to see how it is, the publicity. How many people go up to you and whether it be screaming in your face, the females, screaming to get a picture with you, to get an autograph, to get a selfie. I've seen him do selfies all the time with, with the girls and everything like that. I think it'd be awesome. Especially to, dude, his body, oh my god.
Maybe you should have put him on the push list.
I was thinking about it, but no. But yeah, I'll totally take that lifestyle just for like a week, like I said, just to see how it is to live like them. Especially because this movie's going haywire right now. So, your turn.
5 people are trained as basically any of my favorite authors, whether it be Stephanie Meyer, Bella Forrest, E.L. James, yeah, Meredith Weil, and any of these women that, get to write stories for a living and just touch lives with their work. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be a dream job for me, is just to be able to sit at my computer and type up stories and just, go to book signings and talk about my books and things like that. It just sounds awesome to me.
Gemma, you want to switch lives with?
I don't want to necessarily include her in everything we say.
Yeah, I know. It's just something I thought.
Just because she's gonna be like, okay, these people are obsessed with me. But let's see, other people I would trade lives with. Like I guess I would like to either, I guess Megan Trainor. Just because I think it'd be fun to actually be famous, have musical talent, and not be a size 2, and be confident about it. Because I think that's why she's so groundbreaking. Because most of the girls that are famous these days are super thin and
No, I will say no. She is very, very attractive.
she's cute, and just seems to be okay in her own skin, which is like the most important thing that a girl can
Most people are not like that.
right
So
could ask for themselves. So I would happily trade lives for her for a day. Number 3, I would stick with me. I would trade lives with Bella Swan or Bella Cullen, however you want to call her. I know she's a fictional character, but to live in that world with vampires and werewolves would be freaking awesome to me. Oh my god.
you don't have any facial emotions. You don't know how to smile.
Not cool. And there's proof that she does smile, so. Number 4 would be, let's see. Who would I trade lives with? I would trade lives with Nikki Reed. I know she was on Twilight, but mostly because she's currently engaged to Ian Somerhalder, and he not only is one of the most gorgeous men I've ever seen, but in reality, he is one of like the nicest, most animal activist people that I've ever seen, and to have somebody so outreaching in your life is pretty awesome. And you know you're right up there with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And number 5, I would trade lives to be basically, I would trade lives with Elsa. I'm a big Frozen person, and to not, from everything, from her powers to her personality to her, her wardrobe. Come on, it's a win-win situation. So I would happily trade lives with Elsa.
All right. Shh. Not gonna work. All right. I know the last one. It says the top 5 Sophie toys.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, I think we're gonna be moving around way too much to keep the camera still in view. Because going to pick 5 toys and then she's gonna be going nuts.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna choose something else.
Okay.
I know we did the top 5 crushes of, like I did the man crushes, you did the girl crushes and stuff like that. I'm gonna do the top 5 girl crushes and you do the top 5 guy crushes. I think that's
Is this the last one?
yeah, that's the last
Okay.
one. I think that's completely fair.
Okay.
So on my list. So top 5 girl crushes. So number 1, Kat Dennings. Love her sense of humor. Whether it be on Two Broke Girls, House Bunny, she's just really attractive to me. The pale skin, dark hair, light eyes, and everything. Yeah. Number 2, Anna Kendrick. Well, I can say. Pitch Perfect. She's in Twilight, wasn't she?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I just find her really attractive. Number 3, Kate Upton. I know everyone's gonna say because of the boobs and everything, and that's pretty much a given answer. But I think she'd be really cool to hang out with because it's like her videos and everything. And I know she's dating Justin Verlander, but I think she'd be really cool. But yeah, she's a celebrity crush of mine. I mean, she also proves that I can be size 2 to be perfect and stuff like that. Number 3, because of me being a big wrestling guy, I'm gonna go with AJ Lee. I know she's married to CM Punk off screen, but she's always been a favorite of mine. I've met her a couple of times, and I think she's really cool. Number 5, I'm gonna go with. Actually, do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
Oh, you're just trying to think of what I'm gonna say. Let's see. Number 5. I'm gonna. You're gonna probably laugh at me on this one. Actually, never mind. No, you're not. I was gonna totally say something else, but Ellie Goulding. Totally.
Yeah, seems
Her,
to be a new fascination of yours.
It's surfacing new, but it's been there for a while.
Mm.
Her burn video, I don't know what it is. I just think she's really attractive. Plus, it's like, yeah, plus it's catchy. And the songs, I think she did 2 songs with 50 Shades of Grey, didn't she? I think she only did 1. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. So, your turn.
Robert Pattinson, just because he's got the most defined jawline I've ever seen on a guy, and I just think he's a fascinating individual. I actually did my own article on him after he was in a magazine a couple years back, and yeah, I would not pass up an opportunity to, see him, hug him, whatever. Number 2. Ian Somerhalder, like I said, he's just got the dark hair and the gorgeous eyes. Oh my god. Number 3, what's his name? Luke Evans?
Yeah.
From Dracula?
He's about to play Gaston.
Yeah. Something about him. He was a bad guy in Fast
Which,
6.
in my opinion, that's a perfect cast right there.
Yeah, something about him. Just, I find attractive. Number 4, Val from Dance with the Stars. He's just got a good heart. He can dance like nobody's business, and he's not bad on the eyes either. So, yeah, go Val. And
who's he with this season?
he is with Rumor Willis.
Yeah.
And I hope they do well. From what I've seen, they have done well, and I hope they continue to do well. And number 5 would have to be Kevin Kiermaier from The Rays.
Nice.
Like, I know I'm like one of the millions of women who share that feeling, and he's he's got gorgeous eyes, and he's got a nice smile, and I'm kind of heartbroken that we didn't go to that fan thing and that kissing booth thing that they did. Because it was for charity, and hey, get a little excitement out of it.
Right.
So, yeah. For now, those are my...
Her. Look at the camera and look at her.
And those are my top 5, and I think that's all on our list of. Hey, look, there's a piece of food. Sophie, look. So yeah, that's all we've got for top 5 things, and thanks for watching.
Yes.
And it's almost been
Yes.
an hour.
Yes. Yes.
And please subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.